Hi, I'm Caroline from Pinch Me I'm Eating, and today we're going to be making Southern Pecan Pralines, which are pecan clusters all coated and bound together by a buttery, caramely candy. All you need is some equipment you already have, less than a half an hour of your time, and 5 simple ingredients, and you can have your very own warm, fresh pecan pralines right in your own kitchen. So before we get started, you're going to want to have all your equipment ready and all your ingredients measured out. You'll need a large pot and a spoon to stir with. I also highly recommend a quality instant read thermometer. However, if you don't have a candy thermometer or an instant read thermometer, I will show you what to look for in your mixture so you'll know when to take it off the heat even without knowing the exact temperature. When the candy comes off the stove, you'll need parchment paper laid out, a 1/4 cup measuring cup or cookie scoop to measure out your pralines, and a small spatula to scoop them onto the parchment. Ingredient-wise, you need a cup of half and half, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, a stick of butter, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1.5 cups of pecans. So we're going to take our sugar, baking soda, half and half, and butter, and put them all into this big pot and turn it on to medium-high heat. I'm going to give it a quick stir just to combine all the ingredients. You're not going to see a lot of action here until the mixture reaches about 200 degrees. At that point, it'll start to foam up a little bit, and that foam will continue to rise and expand until it hits about 215 degrees, and it'll be filling up almost the whole pot. Now, a traditional candy making temperature chart will tell you to take pralines off at 235 degrees, but we're going to keep cooking these until 250. I know, I didn't believe it either. But 2 former Charleston candy shop managers confirmed for me that this mixture was too soon to take it off the heat and that this one looked right. I still didn't believe it, so I tested again and again. The pralines I took off at 235 were too soft, while the ones I cooked until 250 or 260 degrees cooled hard and shiny with a nice clean snap when you break them. So let's recap what you're looking for. At 235 degrees, you'll see a medium golden color, some residual foaminess, and darker lines in the mixture defining large areas within the pot. At 250, the color has deepened, and the surface texture is more consistent, without those darker lines, and with medium-sized open bubbles across the surface. You gotta take it off the heat now. Okay, now it's time to stir in the pecans. We're going to give this about a minute to cool after stirring in the pecans so it starts to thicken up a little bit so we can get those really nice clusters. Okay, this is looking nice and thick, and I think we are ready to scoop. These look so good, and all we have left to do is wait for them to cool down. So I will see you in an hour or two, and we'll give them a taste. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half, and these have just been cooling at room temperature, and they are done. And you guys, I think these might actually be the best pecan pralines I've ever made. They're shiny and caramely, and they look just amazing. And we can test and see if these came out right by breaking one in half. And you can see there's a clean break there, no bending, and that's a sign that you've got the right consistency. So let's give it a taste. That is buttery and delicious and sweet. It just melts in your mouth. So thanks for tuning in to watch this recipe video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope y'all go make this recipe right now because it's so good. And no special equipment, Really simple ingredients, under a half an hour to make. How can you go wrong? And they make great gifts for family and friends. So if you decide to make this recipe, I would love to see your results. Please take a picture, share it on Instagram, and tag me at PinchMeI'mEating. I would love to see. Thanks again, and until next time.